Go ahead, you're live, dog.
We are live. Welcome all to another episode of Found Fishin'. I am Mike. I got my buddy Ray here. My show. I just was trying at the last minute text my buddy Chris Sherman. And he just said, "What's up?" And I'm like, hold on. I'm trying to get this last text in. What's up, Chris? If you haven't gotten that, what's up, man? So today, we're just going to talk general fiction. I don't have an exact topic, but what I will say is last night we went out and it was hot, hot, hot last night. I mean, hot. Not temperature, I mean, a bike was went out there and we were looking at it. We were thinking about going out the night before, and I was looking at the weather, and it was supposed to be a little bit windy. And we decided to hold off. The other day, it was I mean, gosh, the whole time we were there, there was no wind, right?
I know.
So,
Time is shit.
so we were out there, and the place we were fishing was really low. It was a kind of low, and it was a hard launch because usually I could back. I actually took my lighter kayak, my Ascend, rather than the Old Town, and Ray took the native rather than his Old Town because what we had to do is actually drag him out. And I don't wear hip waders, and I wear chest waders, and my knee and Ray brought his hip wader because as he walked out, it was like an inch of water with about 2 feet of mud under. And I just wore water shoes. It's just mud. So I dragged mine out through the mud and kind of got out a little bit, and my feet over the edge, mud off before I threw in. And
Mine was like step in and I heard "Fuck." And that shit was down to my knees, and next thing you know, it's getting near the top of my hip boot. And I'm sitting there just pulling my hip boots
yep,
out, like keep pulling them and pulling them out of the mud. I was like, "This sucks."
I'm going like this. I have my shorts up so high, and they were like spears. 'Cause I was walking out there, I kept wedging them up.
Hey,
But
that's a sight I don't want to see you in a speedo.
it's to say, I don't.
You're fishing speedos, but
No one needs to see someone like me in speed. But actually, that is a good thing because that separates the people who are the weekend warrior fishermen from the people who are actually out there and real hardcore fishermen. So we had the pond. It was myself, Ray, and Scott, one other person who we didn't know out there on this whole pond. And we had an absolute blast because we're fishing out there and I'm throwing top water and I'll let Ray get into how he fished it. But I was trying something new. It was a lunker or something, but it had the torpedo tail, and that was catching bass. But then I was using a snakehead outlaw slayer rat, and you'd fish, and the weeds were almost to the top because it was so shallow with a little bit of water. And I'd cast and start reeling. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, walk the dog means that the lures, whole lures going like this. It makes there's a lot of action in it. So I was getting it to walk the dog, and I'd see from the side what looked like a torpedo or a wake of a torpedo spin around and come, and you're like, oh, here we go, and it would smash it, and you could set the hook. I missed some. I had some fish that missed so bad. I had one in particular. It pulled into my lure. Whole fish came out of the lure, came down in rainbow fashion. It was a blast last night. So we're gonna hit that again. But I like I said, I fish top water because I love top water, and given the opportunity, even if there's a top water bite, I'm fishing top water. Especially on a still day like that. But I'm gonna let Ray. So I got anything from a 10-inch snakehead, a bunch of mid-sized bass. I didn't catch any big bass. I know they're in there and I can see them, but I feel like they were out a lot of big jumps in the middle. I was fishing the edges. Um, I got over 7 pound snakehead. I mean, it was if you were in the right spot, if you were in the wrong spot, it was dead. But if you were and you just moved, if you were in the right spot, it was cast, and you'd see these swirls coming at you from each side. So it was hot, and like I said, I fish top water. I'm gonna let Ray get on because he is subsurface, right?
Yeah, yeah. So I used my typical reaction bait and my 4-inch paddle tail, and it was perfect as a small Colorado, little single Colorado on the bottom of it, or spinner if that makes it easier for people on the bottom, and it was the ticket for me. I was there for an hour, didn't get a freaking bite on top water. I mean, I really, to be honest with you, I was being kind of loud and obnoxious when I was paddling, so I really wasn't trying to be quiet. Fishing a lot of shallow zones. When I tell you I was fishing shallows, I was in 6 inches of water, and moved on a little bit and started fishing. Like as I passed an area, I'd fish where I haven't fished, and uh, you guys who know me pretty well know Ray is not a baitcaster kind of guy. All of my fish last night were caught on the baitcaster. What a God, man! But
Actually, sorry to interrupt, Ray. Matt, put a poll out there: bait caster or spinning reel?
so I sat there and I started fishing. I had already caught a couple bass, and it was all on subsurface. Nothing was on top water. Um, and kept going. And then all of a sudden, to end my night, I caught my personal best snakehead. Boom. First one I got.
Yep.
So I caught my first one.
Just you could put bait caster
And
or
then
spinning.
after I got my first big freaking personal best, I caught another one. The next cast, as soon as I got the one released it, the very next cast in, boom, I caught another one. A new personal best. 8.35. Now, everybody knows me and Mike, we're searching for our dragons. We're going to get our dragons. I'm getting freaking close. But that one was 8.35. Then I sat there and fished for probably about another half hour. We were probably, 20 minutes before dark. The mosquitoes were eating me alive. I
Oh,
must have.
I had to drop the back and the hat has one of those sun things for the back of your neck. I had to drop that. I purposefully wore my Castanakis, a long sleeve shirt, but I told Ray I was gonna wear long pants, except we had to get the kayaks in, so I couldn't wear long pants. And it was we're driving out of there, and we went to Scott's house for a little bit, hang out in the garage, have a beer, and Ray pulls up. He's like, holy crap! He goes, I had to drive out of there with my windows down because the mosquitoes are bouncing off all my lights inside.
Oh, it was brutal.
Both of us had to. And there was like 100 mosquitoes inside my.
The mosquitoes are relentless. But anyway, and of course I left my freaking bug spray in my other kayak. Um, but yeah, no, just a incredible night. But as I was getting closer, I was like, let me fish this one area real quick, and I started fishing. Boom! Not only did I get the first one, not only did I get the second one, but my third one and my last snakehead of the night, 9 pounds. I was so close. It was 29 3/4. It was unbelievable. I'm getting there. I'm almost there. And
It would have been close. I mean, that's
yeah, it was my thing is think pounds, but I was just it was literally you noticing that pond that the snakeheads were fat.
Yeah, because there's
Like
no
nothing,
pressure.
like yeah, like nothing like anything we're normal. Like when you go out and we fish in Jersey or we're fishing freaking, in Delaware in spots, we're fishing. Dude, I literally could not get my hands around this snakehead. I'm sitting there trying to hold him to get, because my lure was hooked in the side of his lip. I was just trying to get it to pop out. But I hurry up. My scale thing, my weigher was all sitting there, kept bouncing between 9.4 and 9.7. So I really don't know what it was. I didn't hold it still enough. To be honest with you, and I'm not even going to lie, I was so thrilled because I thought I had my first strike. I couldn't stop shaking.
That adrenaline.
Do that. I was like, I'm like, oh my God, man, stay still, man. And I just wanted to lay it down on the pump board. I laid it on the pump board, and I'm like, yeah, this is good. And I'm shaking like a freaking
I gotta,
leaf, man.
I gotta tell you, you ever have to tie a lure on after that?
Oh, it's probably the worst.
You're like,
It's probably
I've
absolutely
not
the
had to retie a lure after that.
it was just I literally was shaking so bad and I just couldn't hold the scale right. I mean I did get the fish and lay them on the bump board and I mean as big as that thing was, it just laid there for me all nice. And then literally as soon as I went to pick it back up and to actually get the actual weight, that thing started swinging. I was like, yeah, I was done, man. I'm like, I'm getting out of here. The mosquitoes were eating me up. They ate me up all my tattoo on my hand. I got bites all over my neck. I was like, yeah, I'm done. I'm out of here. I'm just dropping this fish in. Not a dragon. I'm ready to go. I took some pictures. But anyway, yeah, no, great night. Subsurface again. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't think the top water bite would have been bad. I just went away from it.
No,
It stuck to the. It was as soon as I got the first bass, because the
you
bass.
stick to what works.
Yep.
Actually, when I was fishing a couple lures. I had 3 poles out with me. Um, I got on one of them. I got some good hits. I caught my first fish, but then I went to the flare and that was working for me. And I pretty much, actually, I stayed on that flare almost the whole evening till my last blow up. I could see Ray heading out. He was across the pond from me. That went out first. Ray was heading down the opposite bank, and I'm still casting off this point because it was still hot out there. And I had a blow up. I set the hook, felt the weight, and started reeling up empty line. I'm like, that lure is gone.
Yeah, it
So it
sucks.
must have caught a tooth. I mean,
But you know what? What was incredible about last night was that literally my last three fish, all snakeheads. And it was number one personal best, number two, and then finally, like the last one, right? I mean, I almost felt like I just couldn't take the mosquitoes no more. They were just, I almost, you know, what I think I need a portable fan that would just keep blowing wind. At one point, I was sitting out there fishing. I'm going, they just kept coming to my face. I was like, this is ridiculous. But anyway, hey, really
so
quickly, hold on. Shout out to John Coverly, man. Hey, thanks for joining us, John. And yeah, man, continued prayers for the family, man.
absolutely, man.
We're thinking
And
of you.
if you need anything,
Yeah,
you give us a shout out. We're there.
yeah. If you need anything at all, we're there. But hey, it's tough, man. I get it. And but we're thinking of you, your wife, your brothers and sisters, and everybody else, and the whole family, man. We're thinking of everything on you, man. And we need you to get back out. We need to get John on some snakeheads.
Yeah, man.
We need to get John out.
We need to get this one
Well, we need to
tomorrow.
get young Matt out too, our young producer, our young stud producer.
Yep.
He likes to take his girlfriend out on the boat and take her out there and push her around on the kayak, but they don't fish. I don't understand. They just turn around. And when he goes out with his dad, he sleeps. I see him with a picture with a hat, and this is what he looks like while he's out there.
That's not used.
You gotta catch the fish in the
Okay.
morning. You gotta get up early in the morning to catch the fish. Now,
He's 15.
he,
You got to give him credit here.
he gets up,
He gets up and
but you
goes.
gotta let him sleep. You gotta be fishing. You gotta keep stuff up.
He,
You
he,
have to. You know what, Matt? You have to show your dad up. You have to go out there and catch more than your dad. And then you become experienced, and then you can sit there and, But anyway, no. I mean, all honesty, great night out. It was the first night I've been out, and I've had a really busy week with work last week. Another really busy week again this week. Next week, I am taking a little break from the snakeheads, and one evening, going to a little secret spot somewhere for a little muskie action on the kayak. If I find the muskies, guys, I'm done with snakeheads for the year because muskies are more fun to catch than snakeheads. It's the only fish that could actually take the place of that. And
So,
it's the hit of the muskie when you
well, you
bring in a spinner.
muskie is a fish of 5,000.
10,000.
What?
It's 10,000 casts. Hey, what's up, Scott? We were just talking about you, buddy.
Yeah, you missed it. You should have heard the crap Ray was saying about.
Yeah, I wasn't saying no crap. We were
No, he was bad man. I said no. Scott's a great guy.
so,
Saying that.
so Scott is joining us right now, and it's another reflection of the show, meeting people out on the water. And
Ray actually called me, or I called you. I didn't get a hold of you. He calls me back. He's like, I got to go pick up a check from a customer. You want to go with me and we can ride by a couple spots? And one of the spots we rode by, Scott happened to be pulling out, and we ended up talking. Talk about mosquitoes, by the way.
ooh, that night,
I don't have any reaction to mosquito bites. I don't get the welts or anything. I think I just been bit so many times. I don't know why. But I said, look at my leg. And there must have been 50 mosquitoes on my leg, and I could brush them off. Anyway, we met Scott for the first time, and we ended up talking quite a while that night out there. And we were like, okay, well, we're going to come fish here in a couple days. And he's like, "Oh, I'm gonna be here." And then that night we were all out fishing. And actually, we were all separate for most of the night. And at the end of the night, we all came in at the same time, and we talked for quite a while, right in at the launch. And this guy's like, "Hey, you guys want to come back to my house? Got my baits. Like, I want you to check out my baits. I'll give you some baits." We get over to his place, and I was like, man, I can't come in your house because we were that launch with all the mud. And he's like, no, we'll just hang out in the garage. So we get there, and he's like, got any cold beer? And he's like, Miller Lite good? Hell yeah, Miller Lite's good. We hung out, we talked fishing. I was there for almost an hour, and I know Ray was there for a lot longer. So
I hung out with Scott for a little bit longer. Again, Scott was great.
one of the best things about this,
I think, I traded numbers with Scott. That's what when me and Mike started this show. It was it really was. I mean, we want to be. I guess we want to be like influencers. We talk about the stuff we use. Um, like everybody knows, I buy everything Wilderness. Wilderness is overpriced, but
I buy Yak Attack, and that's overpriced too.
yeah, it's all the same. But we talk about different things. We all use to snake it out also. But and really what this show has turned into is meeting people on the water, talking to people. I have I have increased my connection list of people to fish with just a little bit. Um, just a just it's increased so much, but it's like I got people I can go fishing with. That's good. I got people I go fish with. I got Rodney. Now I got Scott's number. So now I'm gonna blow Scott up and be like, "Oh, we're going out. Let's go." You know what I mean? I got Mike. I got my friend
We
Greg.
got these people that are
It's the relationships that we meet. Again, we're going to bring it up again. It's the relationships of the people you meet while you're out fishing, and all fellow fishermen. You know what?
it's a
Look,
tight. It is honestly, right. It's a really tight crew, and
and it's a
just
good group.
it's a good group. And within our area,
I don't
I
know. Is
mean,
there assholes? There's assholes.
yeah, but we'll go somewhere. and it's not only because of the show. I don't want you to think that we're also in a lot of groups, but the show actually puts our faces out there. But we'll go a lot of places and be recognized, not like celebrity. I don't think. Well,
We won't be celebrities.
no,
Yeah, we're not ready to be celebrities yet.
but
Unless I'm
people.
going to meet Jennifer Aniston, then I want to be a celebrity.
Okay, Jen, if you're watching, but
Jennifer, we know you're part of our show. Just when you're watching and you hear this, it's all good. We're good.
yeah, that's right. He's a good guy. No, but
Thanks was also a good kick in there for me. That's good, man.
yeah, I got you.
Yeah, Jennifer, I hope
I'm
you
here.
sit there.
No,
I
but
want to
for real.
appreciate Jennifer. I'll let you get a picture with her, man. You know what? That's
Oh,
good.
it's, I hope you guys.
Yeah, hey, you get a picture with her.
But for real, like we go out there and people recognize us, and not only from our show, but from the groups. Hey, come here. I know the show's great. Join the show. I appreciate that. Join your local groups because you start forming a community. We go to Jersey. We're in Delaware, but we go to Jersey and we'll see people, and they'll see us from some of our groups, even if they're not on the show. And that's actually how we get people on the groups. Is, oh, well, you recognize me from say Snakehead Outlaws or Delaware Pond Hoppers or Delaware whatever it is.
Cecil County Fishin. We got A.G.
Yeah.
Spangler, man.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He's
So,
not on yet. I'm sure he'll.
but these guys, we are I recognize people too. It's not like it's just us because we're doing this podcast. It's also us that I go out there and I'm like, dude, doesn't that look like? And they're like, yeah, I think that is.
Well, he's
And,
going to start talking to him, and it is.
and we meet great people, and it's a connection because at that point you know that this is not this is a
When your producer has had too much to drink and he's only in ninth grade, it's too much doctor. He's having a little too much of the doctor. Me and Mike, we're trying a new bourbon tonight. What's the new bourbon tonight, Mike? We haven't talked about that tonight. So this is the new bourbon. It's called. Oh Jesus! Hold on, guys.
Old man Ray.
No, man, I got some. What do you call them in there? Bib and Tucker bourbon, man.
It's a
It's a little scruffy tasting. It's good tonight. It's good
apple
bourbon.
charred bourbon. It's it's it's
It's
it's
good. It's not bad. It's not as bad as that old Forester.
well, it's
Mike, we really need to start a show with bourbons. We had we have 7 empty bottles since we started this show. So hey, anybody wants to come on the show, come on out. You can drink a little bourbon. Except for Mr. Coverly from Cast and Nasties. He's not he's a beer guy. We can't get him to do it. He's been our only guest. We're gonna get Scott on here. And John, I hope you're still listening. But John, we need to introduce you to Scott. Um, and it's nothing.
well they've talked now.
Yeah. I think you've talked to Scott before. I think this is what this is about. Putting other
They
people together, bouncing ideas off of other people. I love this. This is what I like about exactly. This is what it comes down to. Now, so I'm going to jump back a little bit. We're talking about when we see fellow fishermen out on the water.
well
So you talk to people. We always ask you. When I come up to somebody and I say, "Oh man, how you doing?" Oh, it's
right before you do this, could I just say one thing? This is directly involved with that. So Ray and I met because I moved into this development called Caraville Farms, and I love why people gonna stalk me.
there's 700 homes in here, brother. Trust me. We can freaking find our ass.
I know.
And hey, they because you want to like
Hey,
You just from my house. People know where I live. I want people to show up.
I know all your friends. I know all that. But jeez,
Lord help me.
what I was saying, I hear.
I now understand what you said earlier, Matt, that everybody wants to go out fishing with me instead of your dad. I understand now. Thanks, buddy.
So I, I'm a fisherman. I moved down here from Vermont, did a different development. I moved here, and just to meet people, I grew out a thing for a Facebook page called Caravelle Farms Fishing. There wasn't a whole lot of interest in it, but one person jumped on, and within a few weeks, we went fishing together, and we've been fishing together for
Over
over a
a year
year.
now. I mean, like me and Mike, we met. So last May, first time we went out together. I think we started talking in April, and uh, now I get the funny thing is now is I get the people like when Mike calls me at nighttime, my wife will say to me, "Oh, is that your girlfriend?" I'm like,
Yep, I get
"Yeah,
this.
you know it is. It's my Mikey Maz, baby."
Yep, I get the same thing.
But
Oh,
you know what? It's it's one of them things though. You know, we could be talking all kinds of shit, but dude, when we're on the phone, our wives can't get fucking pissed off because we're talking fishing. When they were in
well,
what do they say? Conversation.
and there's so many things like we're out till after dark.
Yeah, we're out. Some nights
And
we're out later because Ray always. So we have a buddy rule. All right, everybody. This is you have to know the buddy rule. So Greg's not on with us right now. Greg actually was out fishing the Elk River tonight. Caught another dragon this year, and he's been out hunting. So he decided to go out tonight. And Greg, again, everybody needs to know, Greg was originally part of the show.
yes, he was. Craig is still.
He's still part of our show, but he's just not here. And but
Craig's got young kids. We don't have young kids.
yeah, yeah. Greg's got a young wife, so he's got a young kid. And poor Greg. I mean, he's not here right now, but I mean, it's hey, he's out. He got out today. He got a dragon. It's awesome. I always wish everybody the best. I mean, like, but here's the thing. I gotta jump back. I gotta go back to where we were talking about when you're out in the water with people. You run into people. Other assholes? Absolutely. A bunch of assholes out there. I love the guys who tell me, ain't caught a damn thing, and then I sit there, I'm gonna lie.
Woke 'em?
No, I'm gonna lie. If I'm not catching shit, dude, I'm tearing them the fuck up, man. I've caught 10, 20, just to piss somebody off. But you know what? Yeah, but if it's somebody I know, or if you're having a decent conversation with somebody, like I want to, he's not on right now, but I'm going to throw his name out there, Stephen Russ. If you guys,
Steven's a great guy.
if you're on Snakehead Outlaws, um, you'll see a lot of posts from Steven. Steven's out fishing every freaking day. He's always catching snakeheads. But what I like about Steven is the one day me and Mike went to Jersey to go fishing. We ran into Steven at the dock, and Steve's sitting there, and I walk up. I'm there before Mike was. I always am, but I was there before Mike, and I was sitting there, and I'm looking at him. I'm like, "Yo, dude, I know you again from the fishing groups." And me and him sat there. At first, he was skeptical talking to me, and then we started talking. Then I brought up a little bit about the show and started continuing some shit with him. But you know what? Then while Mike was loading his kayak into the water, me and Steve, we went underneath this bridge where we were fishing. So you have to get underneath the bridge. You got to take all your rods down because you can't get underneath the bridge unless all your rods are laying flat in your yak and pedal underneath the freaking bridge. But cool thing is me and him sat on the other side of the bridge while we waited for Mike for about 10 minutes. And he just sat there and talked to me like a normal human being. Dude, we're out there fishing with you guys. We're all doing the same fucking thing. It doesn't matter if we're catching fish.
My roommate used to say, "We're all running the the same race with the same hurdles.
Yeah, we're all just out there. It's all about help each other out. Help each other out. I mean, if you got something. If I drive up next to your boat and you've been sitting next to me all day long, I'm going to throw another name out there, Rodney. We go out fishing with Rodney. First time I ever went fishing with Rodney, he caught 2 fish, caught zip all day long.
Rodney's kind of unless you know him, he's a little standoffish, understandably, because he's got a following.
Yeah, but he was, but the thing is I sat out there and I fished, and while I was fishing, I was like, I'm out there fishing with him, and first of all, to be honest with you, me and Mike both will tell you this. Jesse, Frank, you guys from Snakehead Outlaws are watching this. If you were to call me and Mike up and say, hey, let's go fishing, me and Mike are going to come out fishing with you. No, I don't want all your secret spots. I'm not looking for all your shit. I just want to go out with you. I almost enjoy, it's almost the companionship and the friendships we build. Like,
It is. It's not almost. It's absolutely. I
like Rodney right now is part of technical thing. That's how
tackle fishing.
yeah. They make lures for all this shit.
I think he's in invasive too.
And I'm going to tell you something.
And high
I believe I have every Snakehead Outlaws lure that came out.
Me too.
I just want to be all my local businesses because I want all my local businesses. You can't buy Snakehead Outlaw shit. You can't buy anything. You can buy your Booyah frogs, your Booyah
can't buy tactical. You can't buy invasive. You can't buy high octane.
You have to know these people, and you have to know who they are. And I'm almost honored when I go out and fish. First of all, Rodney is a military man, full-time military man. So we always thank our military guys for all their service, for our freedom, for our chance to fish.
Hell yeah.
When you're out, it's all about that. I'm all about that, man. It's Merca, baby, Merca. I'm all about everybody out here. But here's my problem with it: is we all have lives, but you know what? When we all come together as a group, I really believe one of these days we need to just sit down. Mike loves the freaking crab, and we're a fishing show, so we're not going to go crabbing right now. But we're going to send Mike's ass out one day to go get us a bushel of crabs. We're going to get some of our close fishermen together next summer.
Well, it's about being on the water, by the way.
Yeah, but I'm going to open when my pool's open because the pool's closed now.
Mm-hmm.
But when the pool's open, we're going to have everybody. I want to have Scott, Rodden. I want your wives to come, kids, and it's just all one day sit down, eat some crabs, bullshit, hang out, let our wives meet because you know what?
They put up with us.
At the end of the day, it really does come down to the wives. The wives. I mean, my wife. I have to say I want to go out fishing, and like today, I'm going to say, hey, I'm going fishing right to work. I'm going to be done by like noon. Hopefully, go by noon line. Go out fishing on. And hey, I'm loading up my kayak now. My kayak's ready to go. All I gotta do is throw it up in the back of my truck, tie it down, freaking I'm gone. 15 minutes later, I'm fishing. That's where it's all about, and it's good. You know what I mean? It's all about it. But again, I'm all about. I like the connection with people, and it's funny because me and Mike, we became friends through fishing. Mike's my brother I never had, just like Greg is. Greg Stansfield is. But all you guys, man, we're all together. It's it's a brotherhood, but it's the friendships you build in this. Because I'm meeting fellow fishermen. Like last night, poor freaking Scott had to deal with me and Mike coming to his house. But we invited us,
covered in mosquitoes, covered in mud,
and we sat out in his garage, checked out his boat. And Scott, we are going to go out on your boat. I got some spots. And just talking to Scott last night, Scott tells me, "Hey, I'm from like the Harrisburg area." I'm like, "Oh, dude." We started talking Susquehanna River, and that is, if there was anything that was my bread and butter, I
It's the
believe the
Susquehanna.
Susquehanna River is my bread and butter. I when I go to Susquehanna River, I know what the fuck I'm going to use. I know what baits I'm going to use. I know everything I'm going to use. That's what I enjoy about it. It's one of them things. I love the Susquehanna. The problem is I can't find nobody who wants to take their kayaks up there and fish during the summer. Susquehanna is very pressured, but the Susquehanna is very big, and that's what makes it. And we
But
can go any.
here's the thing, right? You know the Susquehanna. So when you get into that, people that don't know the Susquehanna, such me, be intimidated by the Susquehanna because it's big and you need to know how to fish it, obviously, just like any other place. So with me, if you go, okay, we're gonna go up to Holtwood, we're gonna go to Peach Bottom, if we're gonna go to these places up that way, I'm very comfortable putting my day in your hands because I know. So I think that's a big part of it, but I think that's also what you're connecting with, that we make these connections through our sites that though you're out of your comfort zone. I'm out of my comfort zone.
But I
You're gonna,
bring you into your comfort zone.
but
I bring you in.
I will call Ray and days before. Okay, we're going to place. What do I need? And he'll say, okay, you need some spinners, some crankbait, and some whatever I need. He'll tell me what to use. Just like when we first went snakehead fishing, you hadn't really been snakehead fishing. So this is an environment where we can share.
Hey, I have to interrupt you.
You go ahead.
I just want you to notice that right up there.
I can't. My old eyes can't see.
Okay, for the first time, we have more viewers on YouTube than we do Facebook. And freaking our YouTube's less subscribers. We have six.
So here's the big thing with that.
Ah,
We started Facebook because we figured that would be the best launch platform for this because a lot of people know how to use Facebook and a lot of people are new to YouTube, and we're trying to draw all our people to the YouTube channel, and it's kind of a selfish reason because honestly, monetarily, we want to make this work. We put a lot, we invest a lot in the show. So if
yeah, I mean, you guys think that me and Mike just hop on here on Thursday night and fucking just start rip rapping some fishing? And we do it. Mike
we
called me
do,
earlier tonight. He's like, "Yeah, man, I ain't got nothing for tonight, but am I hosting?" I'm like, "Yeah." And he's like, "We're just gonna talk general fishing," and that's what we do. But all during the week, me and Mike talk almost every single night. I mean,
that's where
Mike's
the show came from. Like Ray,
me
oh
and
Ray,
Greg started it. Me and Greg were going to do it, but Greg left us. He left us. He left us high and dry.
oh give
Well, he ain't watch it, so we could throw him under the bus.
yeah, but you gotta cut him some slack. Yeah, teenage.
but again, he's one of them things. And
This is one of the things that I told Ray, and we even for how I learned. Just all kind of, and he's like,
me and Greg are going to
Gregor,
start a fishing show.
you want in? And we said, you know what? I said, that's a great idea because we do this anyway. Might as well broadcast it. This, what you're seeing is basically what we do almost daily. Because we'll get on and just start talking about baits, talking about planning on fishing, we're talking about winds. This is what we do. We're like, well, why don't we just put it online and see if anyone's interested in it?
It hasn't blew up yet, but we're getting there. But hey,
Well, you guys need to make it blow up.
hold on. A couple quick shout outs. Derek, my daughter's fiance's future father-in-law's on. Thanks for joining us, Derek. We appreciate it. Lindsay, she's on YouTube. That's my daughter. and we're waiting for his great weather report on down there in Maryland area on the Susquehanna. So we're waiting on you there, Jacob. So let's hop on, buddy. You're slowing me and Mike down. Man. He's not getting our daily fishing report.
And Dave Dowd came on.
What's up, Dave?
Dave sent some great pictures from up north of the Hudson, and he's been fishing stripers and
Yeah, he's nice, small, and stuff. Yeah, man. You know Dave.
yeah, this
So wait, he's fishing on the Hudson. So does he have like a regular boat or a kayak? Do you know?
he I think he's fishing off in the comments.
Yeah, are you fishing for boat, Dave, or are you from a kayak? Because Dave, I'm a smallmouth guy. I'm a Susquehanna River guy, and when I go to Susquehanna River, I mean everybody knows I love fishing for muskie and walleye. They're my two favorite fish in the entire world to catch. But now I'm sitting here. Now I have my mother-in-law's on. So what's up, Diana? How you doing tonight? Should join us. Trying to get everybody on here. I got YouTube, Facebook, everybody. It's
So
crazy.
how this works is I'm watching the Facebook. Yeah, I see. I'm watching the Facebook. Ray's watching the YouTube. You keep the comments. We are gonna respond to you. So
Yeah. But yeah, no, Derek, thanks for joining us, buddy. We're waiting on your son. So maybe you need to shoot him a text because he's supposed to send us a weather report and he hasn't sent us shit yet. So we need to know what the fishing conditions are. We gotta get my daughter's freaking fiance a freaking kayak somehow. We got maybe I need to talk to her about Christmas buying him a kayak, huh?
well, we need to have the we have
No, he ain't gonna paddle. He needs at least a paddle. So
so he's bougie.
so here's what we need to do. So Lindsay needs to buy him something. Oh yeah, he's on. So Dave just said he's on a 16 footer. The
So
one
Dave, when we going out?
when you taking the boys out for going fishing, baby.
Hell yeah, Dave. Anyway,
Oh my god. But yeah, my daughter's texting me so. Yeah. Oh shit. My daughter's got Big Matt on here. That's my daughter's fiance's best man. Big Matt's on. What's up, Matt? What's up, Big Matt? Come on, baby. Are you coming out fishing with us?
and this is what we're loving, guys. We love you guys, man. Absolutely. Hell yeah. So anyway,
No, I got a wife watching now. I got everybody watching now, man.
just making sure you're not doing anything stupid.
Mike's make me drink bourbon, Barb. I'm just gonna let you know.
You know, I am making him do shit.
He just keeps pouring it. I keep emptying
No,
it. He keeps pouring it.
no. And just because it's good bourbon doesn't mean you here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take this away from you.
Oh, that's okay. I'm okay. I got the doctor. I'm good, man.
Okay.
Ray's gotta get up early tomorrow, man. I told the lady that I gotta do my first buff and go for it tomorrow morning. I said, I'm gonna be at your house at 7:30. She said, will you be awake?
Oh,
And she's like,
buff thing. Oh,
she's like, and I said, will you be awake? And her name's Alice, and she watches her grandbaby all during the day, and she's like, Ray, I got to be up at 6:30 because the grandbaby comes at 6:45. So I'm like, perfect. I'm good, good. So
so Ray's telling me tomorrow
we going fishing, baby.
we are going fishing. I have plans to be on the water all day. If I can get my lines baited for crabbing, I'm gonna go crabbing in the morning. Which means I'm gonna have the autopilot on the rig tonight. Come home tomorrow and switch because of the conditions. I have to switch to the ascend. Right, dragging the autopilot out there in through the mud.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna tell you right now.
So, but
Like tonight, my wife's like,
probably be on the water from like 6 to 11. Come home, cook the crabs, and then switch kayaks, be on the autopilot from the rest of the evening until dusk.
okay, so Jacob, my daughter's fiance, sends us our fishing report. He says It's getting a little chilly out there on the water, but it seems like there's some good fall fishing for some rockfish, some high trout activity. So get on out, get the rods wet, baby. Yeah. I think I told that to my wife one time. I was gonna get my rod wet, and she's like, I don't know how she took that. You know? I don't know if she's still listening. I'm
Probably,
like,
you should
if she's
probably,
running down the fucking steps, we know where it's
you
from.
should probably think you need a bigger rod.
No, she said the rod's too big. The rod's, I got 6'6" now, man. No 6'6". 6 inches?
I I
6 inches closer to 7.
I only fish with sevens. And mine's
Uh,
medium pepper.
uh,
I'm not that medium heavy.
okay. I'm always medium heavy. I'm always medium heavy. Oh, wait, hold on. So wait a second, Lindsay. If you're still on YouTube,
No, wait. Let's just
Jacob's
wait.
dad,
Wait.
Jacob's dad. Hold on,
Who's Lindsay?
my daughter.
And I know that, but I'm just so
So
he's listening to her dad sing.
wait a minute. So she told me earlier. She's like, "Do I look like I made of money?" Yeah, you're a nurse, baby. You make the big bucks. Jacob deserves a kayak. Buy that boy his own kayak so he can set it up, tattoo it, get it ready, and then Jake's dad face quiet. And Jacob says, "I didn't get kayak." Well, I don't know. I, I'm paying for a wedding, Derek. I believe you need to get the wedding gift.
No,
And then
I'm gonna.
his and hers. Get my daughter a pink kayak and make up a kayak. That's a good idea, Derek.
Derek, I'm with you. Rick got. He got it.
No.
Got this.
No.
You just wait.
Yeah.
Man, you probably. He should probably get you something with a fish finder. And
Oh, I think he should buy one of the bougie ones like you got for Jacob. Jacob's down there on big water now. They're down at Perryville, so they're in the Susquehanna.
absolutely. Think
So,
you should.
so
That would be a great idea.
so Derek and you're gonna buy. I'm not buying nothing. Derek's gonna buy.
No, it's a wedding present.
Yeah, from his parents to him. So they can buy his and hers kayaks. And you know what? We could have the
He's
wedding
listening
ceremony
to me.
out on the Susquehanna River. That's what we got to do.
He's not listening to me.
I ain't listening to you.
I know. I know.
But no, I mean, I think it would be great. I mean, this is awesome. I mean, I just
We need to start actually wrapping this up.
no, we have plenty of time. We
What's
got
that?
12 minutes. We still got 12 minutes. So keep
Oh.
going. You're good.
Oh, mine. Oh, sure. Okay, we're good.
We're good. We're definitely good. But I mean, so
My old man eyes can't see this shit. That's I have.
so Jacob's texting me. He's not coming on Facebook tonight for some odd reason, not to get our report on here. But yeah, no, I mean, it's again, guys, all jumping back to fishing again and going back on there.
Is this
Hey, Derek,
wait,
by the
wait.
way, for fishing, do not, whatever you do, Derek, do not put anything down on Facebook or where we're at, but we're right down the road fishing the old time for listening to the show. The old time fishing is where we're talking about yesterday. It was a classic
Let's
day.
just leave it at that. If you need to know any other information, that's PM. But no, we are no.
Todd Coverly says you have time to finish your bourbon, baby. We got time. Mike keeps filling mine. I don't know why. Hey, cheers to all of you out there, baby. Cheers. That's at least smooth, man. That ain't like that old Forester, dude. That old Forester killed me, dude.
Hit you.
Oh, dude, I would drink that and I'd be like, ooh, magic. But no, I mean, anyway, we got Matt on here. Wait, Big Matt said I went out last week and we got 54 mahi and 6 yellowfin.
Where are they at?
They're not there deep sea fishing, of course.
I know, but
You know
where are
what?
they launching out of?
Big Matt's got. Hey Matt, if you're still watching,
Are you
what's your buddy's name who you go out with? I think his name's Seth. I think his name's Seth.
are you going out of Delaware?
Yeah, they're going out of Delaware when they go.
I've heard the mahi have been kicking ass out there.
So Big Matt, also, buddy, are you bringing your buddy Ray some yellowfin tuna? I know I know you're taking care of your buddy Ray.
So we need to get our show on the road. Is what it comes down to, and we need to go out with Matt and get some mahi.
Yeah,
That's what I'm.
Matt, man, tell Seth to take me out, man. We need to get out.
But um,
But no, I mean this is great. I mean, like tonight, I think Mike's going to have to be a witness to me here. Oh man, Matt hit me up. He says, Seth, we went out of Ocean City.
okay,
New Jersey. Let's go.
Matt, you got it. Ocean City.
Yeah, Matt's local. He's probably at my daughter's house right now.
You could be at Ocean City, New Jersey.
No, they're Maryland. They're Maryland.
Okay, okay, that's why I'm asking.
We ain't going to church for going out. We going out. I guess that.
Legit question.
So we're going to definitely get out there and here. Wait, Derek just says we need to bring our kayaks to his house for some fall rock.
Rockfish?
Yeah.
So
The only thing about that is
hold on. All you people that are not living in Delmarva, rockfish are stripers. We got to be clear on that because they don't know. Like you go, when I lived in Northeast, that's striper, but rockfish are stripers.
Like,
So
my daughter just texted me and said he's coming over tomorrow. So I mean, maybe I get some fresh yellowfin.
okay,
You bring me my 6 crabs tomorrow when you go out crabbing tomorrow morning. I have crabs. I can make some crab. I can make some crab imperial on my tuna, brother.
you're gonna if I go out
Hell yeah.
crab tomorrow, you're gonna get more than 6 crabs. I just need to figure out where I'm launching from. Hey, anyone that's listening, I need a launch, public launch,
Off the Bohemia.
or like Peninsula. I need something.
Wait, I don't know. Jacob's right now. Lindsay's still alive, so Lindsay's there. And she's still there because she just commented. Lindsay, if you oh God, who could she ask? Ask Jacob if he knows a good launch off the Bohemia. Mike, last time he went out of the Bohemia, he said the ramp was shit. He's looking more for like a boat ramp kind of
Yeah,
thing. So
I'm grabbing off a kayak.
so
And
he needs to have a good
heavy as hell because I got 1,200 foot of line, anchors, everything else, and the last
Lindsay, don't comment. Just text me.
it was off of. I did the Hack Point right before Hack Point. That sucked. That
And
sucked.
Derek, since you're still on watching us on Facebook, go to our YouTube. And I'm going to say this right now, everybody, because we're getting close to the end. Our YouTube thing is at Fishin 302. Fishin without the G. 302. Go on to YouTube and hook us up. And just subscribe to the YouTube channel. That's what we need. We need everybody to go to YouTube and funnel it. It's kind of channel based. I absolutely love it.
I just want all to just to give you a little background on this. We launched out of Facebook because we knew a lot of people didn't know. But okay,
So here's your thing.
okay,
This is Derek. Hold on. And then my daughter just hit me up and said the same thing.
okay.
There you go. There you go. You just got 2 spots. There you go. Thank everybody now. They just hooked you up, man. Dude, I just got you answers that quick. You see how quick I got answers? You see how fast I get shit done for you, bro?
Thank you so much for those because I'm gonna go home tonight. I got at least 2 hours of baiting lines because I have to rebait a 1,200 foot line.
And bring Ray a half a dozen crabs tomorrow.
I'll look at.
Steamed, seasoned up good. I want
I
it seasoned good. It better be like crab shack.
am insulted.
I've never had your crabs all season, so you know. The last time you brought me
So
crabs, they weren't really that seasoned that good.
so
They were
people
steamed.
so people, I will tell you, I do a seasoning very similar to what you talked about. I bought so I can do it in my drive and I can steam 2 bushels of crab at a time. So don't
And
listen to his shit.
and my daughter said, "You're welcome, Mikey Poo." That's what she said. So there she goes. She
She's
hooked you
saying that. She's probably saying that because I'm cute.
up. No, she's not.
Yes, yes,
She's not saying that. Trust me. Believe me.
but I am
Don't
cute.
don't 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 kid yourself with that.
But I am cute.
My daughter takes after her dad. She looks good like her dad. So she's not going to
No,
think you're cute. You
don't
know, she's like, I
insult.
look good like my dad. That's what she'll tell you.
Don't insult your daughter. Jesus
No,
Christ.
that's what she'll tell you. She'll tell you that. Even though she looks identical to my wife, but you know, it's okay. We'll play the dumb role when you know.
Anyway, thank you. Ignoring your father and ignoring my. Please ignore my comments because that was based on your father. So, what we need to start a sign off, don't we?
No, you're good. You're still good for a little bit. Go ahead,
We
keep
got
going.
3 minutes.
Go ahead, keep it rolling.
I just want to say this. So, what Ray and I are working on now is creating a separate LLC for this show. So, we have a lot of things to do, and I'm not saying send us money or anything. I'm
We
just
don't want
saying,
money. We don't want money.
I'm saying send us subscription. With
I don't want people to send me money at
no,
all.
no,
I have fantastic people like Carly who makes his plastics, brings his plastics, gave us
so basically,
great hoodies.
what the LLC comes down to is that
We're gonna
we
buy more kayaks so we can ride them off.
sides.
I've already talked to my accountant. It's all good.
What happened was we started this with a laptop leaned against the shelf, and now we have dashboard. I bought a computer. It's just I need the write-offs, but at the same time, just put go to YouTube because that's not like we're not going to be rich off of it, people. But at the same time, it still helps out.
I want you to read this aloud. Don't read this hot one. That's about Jake, but read that one.
Manny is not cute, by the way. He's a little old for it. No,
Wait, no, keep going.
and I do look good like my dad.
There you go. That's my daughter. My daughter's
Yeah, but
alive.
I know, but when you're as vain as me, you really don't care what other people think. So I know I am a very nice looking person.
Oh yeah, okay. But if you think that's all good, as long as you think that. So hey, look, we're
Um,
getting close to wrapping up.
self
So
praise,
hold on.
self praise is better than no praise,
Hey, that's true. That's very true. It makes you feel
and
good.
I'm with you there. I'm
And
not for
Matt just said I'm Rockstar Ray. I haven't brought the Rockstar out yet. I'm saving that. I'm saving that for the wedding, Matt. I'm saving that for the wedding.
And by the way, I'm not that old. He's older than
Yeah,
me.
and we both still look young. I think we both still
I
look.
think, you know,
I think.
wait, hey, well,
Wait, when I go out on the water, even when I go out, like me and my wife, my wife looks very young too for her age. So
mhm.
we go out and people will come up and be like, "You guys are how old?" And it's it's actually kind of flattering. I mean, if I didn't have gray in my goatee, I'd be okay. But you know what, dude? It is what it is.
It is what it is. Give it time. I so what's the third, fourth, third? I will turn 21 days, and I am totally okay with that because
It's just a number.
I could walk across Oakwood Dam.
Yeah.
I can grab my kayak. I have no limitations
Hey,
to what I can.
we're gonna run. We're gonna run over here real quick.
Okay.
Just really quickly. You've been with me the whole way. You want to get across the rock still with the tree?
Oh yeah.
17 years old until today. I can still can't get as fast as I used to, but I can still get across that fucking rock.
But I'm just talking about our launch yesterday. That was not an easy launch, and we could do it like it.
Oh, dude.
We could do it better than these
Oh,
teenagers.
dude.
They'd be like, no, no,
Wait.
God, no, stop.
Wait, the young kid that went before me. He was you spoke to the younger kid that was out there last night. So that younger kid, when he came out to the water, I said to him, I said, dude, if you give me a couple minutes, I'll help you get out. He's like, oh, I'm not going in the mud. And I'm like, okay. I watched my boy get on that freaking kayak
And shimmy,
and just push with his oar and went right out. That son of a bitch never touched, went right through the mud. Dude, I was actually like,
I don't got time for that
I
shit.
was looking at that kid and I was just like, dude, this kid's been amazing, dude. He just went, like literally, he just pushed himself out. And next thing you know, I literally, like, he was going out and I'm like, dude, I got my hip boots on. I'm pulling my kayak out. You want me to pull you out? I got you, bro. And he's like, no, I'm good. And my man just went right out, dude. I went right out behind him, and I was just like, "What the freak, dude?" I mean, it's just like, it's just incredible, dude. It really.
I didn't have my clothes on. I put on water shoes, and I was like, it's just,
My daughter says I look young for my age too, and then the best man that's going to be in her wedding, Matt. He says Lindsay looks like an ace. I love Big Matt, man.
I'm going to tell you this.
Hey, we got Rodney on.
What's up, Rodney?
What's up, homeboy?
We got to wrap this up, but
Yeah.
I got to say this. People pay extraordinary amounts of money to go and have mud put on them. I do it for free.
I'm with us.
Right?
You know, my wife did that shit in Costa Rica, put that shit in mud on her, and I felt like straight shit.
I do it.
It's so mud.
This it's free. My feet look like a 20-year-old. Hey, people.
Hey,
We love you. Ray, where are we going?
hey, tomorrow, everybody, we going fishing. If you see me on the water, I don't have no more power for freaking worms, but hey, come up and say hi. Come talk to me. Rodney, glad you joined us at 8:30 when we're getting off. But hey, we talked about you during the show. I want to see you tomorrow, man. You know where I'm going tomorrow, and I'll be there around.
We're gonna be there.
I'll be there around noon, one at the latest.
I won't be there until later because I'm going crabbing, but
Depends where I'm at. But come on, Roddy, I want to see you out there tomorrow, dude. I had a great day last night. I'm getting one step closer to that dragon,
Okay.
and I'm going to get a Delaware dragon. But next year, I'm getting a Maryland dragon. But anyway, hey guys,
Peace.
everybody, peace out. Enjoy yourselves. We'll see you next week.
Love you all. Bye.
Pastor Nasty just hit up and said hello, Rodney.
Oh my God, I gotta pee.
He said I got to pee.